continue mid-sentence where you were.
Well, I was just saying that if you go back to Freud said there were three impossible professions. That's being a parent, being a president of a country, and being a therapist. And the reason he said that is because all three of those, there is an element of transference that it's impossible to see that person clearly. So their humanity, there is a natural splitting that occurs, either all good or all bad. It's hard to hold either of those three positions in ambivalence, which
Yes.
is necessary for mental health and necessary to be able to make good choices around these individuals and how to think them.
That's the most important thing you've said on this show so far, and I want to highlight that because I got a feeling, and I'm sorry if I stepped on somebody's toes, but the idea that a great group, a large portion of people only decide black and white. That's good, that's bad. There's nothing in the middle, and I think we've sort of succumbed to that from the psychological point of view, the narcissistic personality disorder, which we talked about so much in here. I mean, it's good for me or it's bad completely, everything. So some people have to figure out there might be a middle ground. Maybe there is compromise. Maybe there's
political slogans in general tend to induce splitting. But if we were to take a nod to look at even the very slogan of Trump's whole movement, "Make America Great Again," if we look at it from an ambivalent perspective, it's really, there's some great things about this country, but we have some places we need to improve in. And if we did that, we'd be even better. But that would be really hard to put on a cap, and it wouldn't induce the necessary fear that might, get voting to happen. Right? It just wouldn't.
Well, so, no one's going to change their mind unless they're forced to, kind of idea. Like you've got to believe in this group and the in group or not. And if I don't see that leading us to a greater anything. I see that more as divisive. And the theme that runs throughout this has been to blame other people. It started with radio talk show hosts way back when, as I listened to them, these other guys that were all talking about they, them, and the elites, or just label the group
intellectual elites, right, or Ivy Tower liberals. That was a big thing, right?
All those kind of things, which is not happening. Like government workers are there just stealing your money, kind of thing. No, these are civil servants that are actually doing something good for the country. So they get whitewashed with all of this stuff.